When Lennox Lewis speaks about boxing greatness, fans listen. As the last undisputed heavyweight champion of the 20th century and an Olympic gold medalist, Lewis has faced and defeated some of the toughest fighters in history. Throughout his career and retirement, he has often shared his admiration for the champions who inspired him. While he has never officially released a ranked list of his 6 greatest boxing legends, his interviews and public comments make it clear which fighters he respects the most. These are the champions whose skill, determination, and influence helped shape boxing into the global sport it is today. 06. Joe Louis. Joe Louis is widely regarded as one of the greatest heavyweight champions ever, and Lennox Lewis has frequently praised his technical brilliance and consistency. Known as the Brown Bomber, Louis became heavyweight champion in 1937 and defended his title an incredible 25 consecutive times, a record that still stands. Lewis has often admired Louis' textbook fundamentals, pointing out how every punch was thrown with precision and purpose. His balance, timing, and devastating combinations made him one of the most complete fighters the sport has ever seen. One of Louis' most memorable victories came against Max Schmeling in their famous 1938 rematch. After losing their first fight, Louis returned determined to prove himself and stopped Schmeling in just over 2 minutes.
The victory made him a national hero and cemented his place in boxing history. For Lewis, Joe Louis represents everything a heavyweight champion should be: disciplined, technically sound, and consistently dominant over a long period of time. 05. Rocky Marciano. Few accomplishments in boxing are more impressive than retiring undefeated. And Rocky Marciano did exactly that. He finished his professional career with a perfect record of 49 wins, including 43 knockouts. Lennox Lewis has always respected Marciano's relentless work ethic and incredible fighting spirit. Despite giving away size to many opponents, Marciano relied on conditioning, determination, and non-stop pressure to break them down.
His famous right hand, known as the Susie Q, became one of the hardest punches in heavyweight history. Even when he appeared to be behind on the scorecards, Marciano never stopped moving forward. Lewis has often said that greatness is about much more than physical size, and Marciano proved that heart and determination can overcome almost any obstacle. His perfect record and fearless approach continue to inspire generations of heavyweight champions. 04. Sugar Ray Robinson. Whenever boxing fans discuss the greatest pound-for-pound fighter of all time, Sugar Ray Robinson is almost always mentioned first. Although Lennox Lewis competed as a heavyweight, he has frequently praised Robinson's incredible skill and influence on the sport. Robinson combined lightning-fast hand speed, beautiful footwork, and remarkable punching power into a style that many experts still consider the gold standard for boxing technique. Robinson fought more than 200 professional bouts and won world championships in multiple weight classes.
His ability to attack from different angles while remaining perfectly balanced made him nearly impossible to defeat during his prime. Lewis has often encouraged young fighters to study Robinson because his fundamentals remain relevant even today. His success wasn't built only on athletic ability, but also on intelligence, discipline, and perfect timing.
Robinson's legacy continues to shape boxing decades after his retirement, making him one of the sport's true pioneers. 03. Muhammad Ali. No list of boxing legends would be complete without Muhammad Ali. Lennox Lewis has often described Ali as one of the greatest heavyweights in history because he completely changed what people believed a heavyweight boxer could do. Before Ali, most champions relied mainly on size and power. Ali introduced incredible speed, quick footwork, sharp reflexes, and unmatched confidence. His famous victory over Sonny Liston in 1964 shocked the boxing world and announced the arrival of a new kind of heavyweight champion. Ali moved around the ring with a style that looked almost impossible for a man of his size. Lewis has always admired Ali's willingness to challenge the very best fighters of his era, including Joe Frazier, George Foreman, Ken Norton, and Sonny Liston. One of the qualities Lewis respects most is Ali's ability to adapt. Early in his career, Ali relied heavily on speed and movement. Later, against a younger and stronger George Foreman. He used the legendary rope, a dope strategy to tire Foreman out before stopping him in one of the greatest upsets in boxing history. Beyond the ring, Ali became a global icon. His courage, charisma, humor, and determination inspired millions of people around the world. Lewis has often pointed out that Ali's greatness cannot be measured only by championship belts.
He changed boxing culturally and socially, becoming one of the most recognizable athletes in history. For Lewis, Muhammad Ali represents the perfect combination of skill, intelligence, courage, and influence. Very few athletes have ever impacted their sport the way Ali did. 2. Larry Holmes. Larry Holmes is another fighter Lennox Lewis has consistently praised throughout the years.
Holmes possessed what many experts consider the greatest left jab in heavyweight history. Lewis, whose own success was built around an excellent jab, has often said that studying Holmes is essential for any aspiring heavyweight. Holmes used the jab not only to score points, but to control distance, disrupt his opponent's rhythm, and create openings for combinations. It was one of the most complete weapons ever seen in boxing. During his championship reign, Holmes defended the heavyweight title 20 consecutive times and defeated numerous dangerous challengers. Lewis admires Holmes because he relied on discipline and ring intelligence rather than reckless aggression. He rarely took unnecessary risks and understood how to manage a fight from beginning to end. His conditioning was outstanding, allowing him to maintain a high level of performance over many years. Another reason Lewis respects Holmes is his professionalism. Even after losing the heavyweight championship, Holmes continued competing against younger generations and remained competitive far longer than many expected. That longevity demonstrated not only physical fitness, but also a deep understanding of boxing. For Lewis, Larry Holmes is proof that mastering the fundamentals can create a legendary career. His technical brilliance, consistency, and durability make him one of the most underrated heavyweight champions in history. 1. At the top of this list stands Joe Frazier, a fighter Lennox Lewis has repeatedly admired for his incredible heart and determination. Frazier never backed away from a challenge. Every time he entered the ring, he fought with relentless pressure, tremendous stamina, and complete commitment. His trademark left hook became one of the most feared punches in heavyweight history. Combined with non-stop aggression, it allowed him to overwhelm opponents and force them into exhausting battles. Lewis has often praised Frazier's ability to maintain pressure round after round, regardless of the punishment he absorbed. Frazier's rivalry with Muhammad Ali produced some of the greatest fights ever witnessed. Their first meeting, known as the Fight of the Century, saw Frazier hand Ali his first professional defeat. Their third encounter, the legendary Thrilla in Manila, pushed both men to their physical and mental limits, and remains one of boxing's most brutal and unforgettable contests. What impresses Lewis most is Frazier's courage. Even when hurt, exhausted, or facing enormous pressure, Frazier continued moving forward. Lewis has often said that boxing is as much a mental battle as it is a physical one, and Frazier demonstrated that truth every time he stepped through the ropes. Frazier may not have had Ali's global fame or Holmes' technical style, but his fearless attitude earned the respect of champions across generations. For Lennox Lewis, Joe Frazier represents everything that defines a true boxing legend: heart, resilience, discipline, and an unwavering desire to win. Boxing has produced countless legendary champions, and every fan has a different opinion about who deserves to be called the greatest. Some would include Mike Tyson, George Foreman, Roberto Dern, Sugar Ray Leonard, or Julio César among the all-time greats. While Lennox Lewis has never officially released a ranked top 6 list, these are the fighters he has consistently praised throughout interviews and public appearances for their skill, achievements, and influence on the sport. Joe Louis set the standard for heavyweight dominance. Rocky Marciano proved that determination could overcome any obstacle. Sugar Ray Robinson demonstrated the beauty of complete boxing technique. Muhammad Ali transformed boxing into a global phenomenon. Larry Holmes perfected the fundamentals every heavyweight should master. And Joe Frazier showed that heart and courage can become a fighter's greatest weapons. Those are exactly the qualities Lennox Lewis has valued throughout his own career. They are the qualities that turn champions into legends. Their accomplishments continue to inspire today's fighters and future generations of boxers. Whether you agree with every name or would make a few changes of your own, there is no denying that these 6 legends left an unforgettable mark on boxing history. Now, it's your turn. Which boxing legend would be number 1 on your list?
Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more boxing history.